Go walk.
Let the old people go first.
You get behind me, man. I'm starting the show.
Go on in there. Well, they got food, but you just don't get food like that when you're doing your job. Are they too comfortable? Something's not right there to me.
Well,
when you get food like that.
Break it down for me. Were you a flyer going down, or were you like a R?
Yeah, I was on the right side of the line.
Oh, right side. Okay.
Yeah.
So now
I went fast enough to put all the cornerbacks. He ran all the way out of bounds. They jumped on that joker while he was out of bounds, mugging him on our sideline. Got up, ran out of bounds, got back in, and then the other joker came over and blindsided. And we all seen it, right? Nothing we can do. He come back to the huddle. Who my backup is?
He wants to sell himself.
But we're live right here at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. There are our new sponsors. We'll be doing our show here for the rest of the year. Big shout out to Torzala Brewing.
Refreshing after a win or after a loss?
Look at you. Say it again.
Your mom's telling you one thing.
Welcome to the Elite 36 podcast, the after draft edition. I'm still tired, cuz.
I know. I think I'm getting old, Roy.
Getting old? What you were?
Yeah,
You've been old.
Getting old.
Getting old.
So I came back. Saturday.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And took me a nap.
Yeah, that's what old seniors do. That. Yeah.
I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
I mean, and of course you weren't working as late as I was, but.
Who told you that?
Because I know you weren't.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't get back to the hotel like till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm working with my good friend Dennis Krause over at Spectrum News 1. We got real work to do. You out there gallivanting around, hanging out with Matthew Golden and Matt LaFleur and Pat McAfee and
if I pass by somebody, I don't know we hung out.
All them people you hanging out. You know, I'm working. I got to do stuff. You out there.
Well y'all media guys. I'm not media.
You running for governor.
I'm not media.
Mayor.
I'm not media. Y'all media people have to do that. I'm not doing that.
I seen you with Matthew Golden out there, didn't I?
I'll tell you what, though.
What?
I'm proud of the city.
You got to be.
There wasn't no traffic. There's 600,000
So
people.
when did you go up?
Tuesday night.
So I went up Wednesday.
Man, it was amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
No traffic.
It was amazing.
You guys went up Wednesday too?
Jeff and I the same thing.
Real quick, the best producer in the whole wide world, Mario Ortiz.
So what's up? You know me.
Like he's on a game, like you're wilding out or something.
Like I'm on radio.
My good friend Jake over at Torzala. Actually, Jake and them we had a nice spread going out at the draft as well. Jake over at Torzala Brewing with his wife and sister-in-law Trish and what's her
Jeff.
name?
We even let Jeff up there.
Yeah, Brian. I'm not counting Jeff.
Yeah, Brian was up there with us too.
Trish and
Renee.
Yes.
And Izzy.
That's for little kids. Go with Isabel.
Yeah. Back in the house.
I like that wig when she went out. The wig. I like that wig better. Yeah.
I swear to God.
His waterproof. That one's waterproof.
I'm telling you, she look like Molly Karen. I'm telling you, she does. She really does. She
Molly Karen hair ain't that good, man.
Molly Karen, she's got that Molly Karen. She does. Pull up, Mario, if you don't believe me.
Molly?
She look like Molly Karen to me.
Fine, just keep moving, man.
But I came up Wednesday. Thought there was nut free, just wide open.
Yes.
I came up 41-45.
Yeah,
wide open.
okay.
Nothing.
Yep.
You came up Tuesday, nothing.
No. And that was my whole anxiety. Because I had like 17 appearances and interviews being late for traffic. Because I go to the big cities, man, you just sit in traffic.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I am proud of the city and the state. That's a lot of people.
Well, see, here's the deal.
200 something.
Here's the deal.
600,000.
600.
Here's the deal.
Man, that's a lot of people.
Here's the deal. It's a lot of people for Green Bay.
Yes.
It's not a lot of people for Detroit. It's not a lot of people for New York.
No.
It's not a lot of people for LA. So for what little Green Bay did with 600,000
market.
people, the smallest market
Hey, man.
was A plus.
Put us in rotation. We can do it.
Unbelievable. And they say we didn't have the hotel space and all that.
Oh, child, please.
Didn't matter. Had all the space you want.
They ain't sleep out there all night.
No, had
Or
all the
maybe
space you
something.
want. So
Airbnbs were off the chain.
you're right.
Yeah.
Big shout out
Yes.
to Mark Murphy and his crew. I mean,
Yes.
everybody. You talked about it. First responders. Everybody.
Man.
Everybody made it work.
Yes. And
Nobody
military,
shot nobody. I mean, everybody was
attacks,
happy.
nothing.
Jeff had talked to somebody that was doing the Safe Ride program. They got over 9,000 people home safe, and there was only reported like 3 drunk drivings. That's amazing for 600,000 people, and just it's great. It's great because that's 9,000 people that got off the road. I mean,
And there was only one arrest.
right.
600,000 people.
Well, he
Yeah.
said.
Well, it was like three.
Even 3 then.
But-
Well, the rest was other stuff, but
Yeah.
you talking about
Oh yeah,
drinking.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Completely different.
Well, you're gonna have some Bear fans get out of hand. I don't know if they were Bear
Yeah.
fans, but I tell you what, it was very emotional because now I only played for one team, so you sit there and you think of in the '90s we're always because we would go to the draft and the Super Bowl. There's 2 things they love. That's their baby, okay?
Yeah.
The Super Bowl
Yeah.
and the draft.
Yeah.
So Thursday weather was amazing.
All right. So here's what I want to do. Can you
That was amazing.
Can you take me Thursday? And I'm just curious. That's why I didn't talk to you much on the phone. Can you take me through Thursday?
Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday. Okay,
Yeah.
take me to Wednesday. Your itinerary on
Oh,
Wednesday.
I'm gonna pull it up for you.
If you can take me through
Wednesday, well, actually it started Tuesday in Bayview, right by Torzala, right across the
Yeah,
street.
right across the street.
At the Bridgewater, we had a draft celebration. It was 35 years ago that I got drafted, and that was amazing. Lee Vodka was there. We had some 3 Sheeps there, and the people were just so incredibly nice because a lot of people was getting in town. But shout out to Visit Milwaukee because they really helped people who stayed in Milwaukee. They just went to their site and chose where to go. And we had talked about people staying here at Potawatomi.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay here, and they had a
drive.
shuttle up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Man, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great deal they had.
The thing about it is, once everybody, it's all about communication. So you gotta know where you are, so they can reach you. Like, okay, can he do this? Can we get it? Okay, your people talk to my people. Okay, how are we gonna get him there? I'm like, my guy Ryan, he has the bicycle up there.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could take 4 to 6 people. They have routes that they could take. I'm glad people were using them.
Yeah.
But we use them on game day.
Yeah. Well, that's
But-
how I saw you.
And I think that's the biggest thing. I'm like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that they're gonna let your guys? Because sometimes when you have events like this, you know, the little guy doesn't get a chance to like be a part of it. But the thing about it, Wednesday morning, it was anxiety. Tuesday night, I get in Tuesday night. I take all the elite vodka up for my party for Wednesday night, like that night. So the first thing when I woke up, Wednesday, I had an interview with the press, had an interview, and then I had to go I had Good Morning Football.
Yes.
That was Wednesday.
Yes.
And we did Malachi. I think he went to the Ravens, a big old safety, man. He about big, Gary, like 6'2", man. These safeties now, man, these guys are big.
Well, no, Leroy. No, they're not, Leroy.
That's not big?
No, that is big.
Oh,
what I was
I
gonna
ain't
say.
about
What I was gonna say to
I
you
get
is,
tackled by him.
They were big.
well, no.
Yeah.
Back in our day,
Yeah.
they were big.
Like David Poacher, he
They
was
ain't
huge.
big like that no more.
What you mean?
6'3", 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, no.
Back in our day, you had Don Rogers.
Yes.
Who the boy that cut his finger off? Running
Not a
Lott.
lot.
Who the boy that played at UCLA? And he got in a little bit later, safety.
That was tall?
Tall. Safety.
Oh, I don't know.
UCLA. He in the Hall of Fame now too. He got in with the seniors coming about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay. No, they ain't making them
right,
like
David
that.
Fulch. No, they don't make them like that no
That
more.
big old wingspan. No,
Yeah. So I saw you though with. Was that the guy from Georgia? On TV.
Malachi. Yes, Georgia, number 24.
Right. Big dude.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I gave him a signed jersey. And Gary texted me, "Hey man, they paying you to stay that long?"
He's in your pockets.
Mario.
Promotion, man. Promotion.
Mario.
Promotion.
Mario.
It's promotion.
I thought Leroy got a job on the NFL Network.
He had the shirt on.
He was. I don't know if I'm gonna use this correctly, but he was opining for a job.
No, I'm doing my job.
He's out there dancing.
Yeah, I'm doing my job, man.
He's trying to get a deal.
They asked him something. They asked Leroy. They said, Leroy, well, you can leave now. You can go. Leroy go, I ain't got nowhere to go.
Hey, man,
I can stay. You want to
keep
stay
that
another
camera
hour?
on. We can go through the break.
Yeah.
You give me another 100.
Yeah, give me another hour.
But again, the anxiety is getting places. So I did an interview there. I left there, and I went to Dickerson Elementary in De Pere for Play 60, NFL Play 60. Just
They give you a
encouraging.
shirt? They give you a shirt?
It was for the kids.
I know, but they give you a shirt, though.
You know, I got some shirts for my grandkids. And
You didn't get me one?
they ain't have your
Play
size.
60.
It's for kids.
They didn't have
one.
schmediums.
Nobody.
They didn't have schmediums on
It's
it.
for all the kids. See, sometimes you have to remove yourself.
This guy here down here.
Yeah, he was sold it anyway.
This guy down here.
So we go over there, they build, and all this is gonna be, I did a little mini documentary about it, and you'll be able to see it. They built in the gym a mini leap, like the kids were running through. It was like a combine for the kids.
Yeah.
Because the NFL wants kids to really get out and exercise, to just get, just be active.
Right.
So we leave there, and then we go straight to Still Wednesday. We go downtown to the Associated Bank building, and MK Fellows were best organization for, men of color, getting them into school, jobs, in the community. And their legend was Troy Vincent.
That's my guy.
So Troy Vincent, Badgers.
Mm-hmm.
So we went down there and we gave him an award, and it was great. And then right after that, I gotta go to what we call the Taste of the Draft. Now,
what day is this?
This is all Wednesday.
Okay.
It's called the Taste of the
We ain't
Draft.
gonna have no time to do all this.
No, but Wednesday was the
Just
biggest
so
day.
you got.
Wednesday was the biggest day.
Jay, you got too much going on. We ain't gonna be able to do all what you got and then what I got. I'm gonna cut you short.
He's like, I left on Tuesday.
Right, you got left on Tuesday.
I started packing on Monday.
Right, we ain't got time to do all this here.
Oh, my wife is amazing with packing, so she helped me. But we go to the Taste of the Draft.
I'm gonna need you
the commissioner's there.
Hey,
Just all the context. So you got 2,000 or 3,000 people tasting food, drinking. It was amazing. And then later, we went
Wednesday?
Still Wednesday.
Yeah,
Then after that, we went back to the stadium for a suite visit. We were visiting people that buy suites. And then once we left there, I got ready for my party, which you wasn't in town yet.
When?
Wednesday night.
It's still Wednesday.
I was there, but you didn't invite me. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You too.
Yeah.
He didn't. He wasn't down there.
I was.
So that was.
I was at the same hotel your party was at, but you didn't invite me.
That was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Mario, at the same hotel. Didn't invite me.
You wasn't at my hotel.
Yeah, I was. Wednesday night.
You was at
That's tough.
the Cobblestone?
No.
Exactly. You wasn't at my hotel.
Okay, fine.
You was at the 4. They had the 6.
It sounded
He was
better.
at the 4.
It sounded better.
Anyway,
There.
the day of the draft,
He's
I
in
had
a sweet first floor.
4 other appearances, but
First
it's
floor. You know
that was with the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Me, Jerry Kramer, Dave Robinson, and Lynn Swan. And then Friday I did a Kay Adams show up in Adams.
Yeah.
And that was at the Big Trophy.
Yeah.
So that was
At Lambeau Field.
Yeah, this was Friday.
Yeah.
Did 4 more appearances. Saturday was I got a chance to go to the NFL Experience to what they call a dive bar. I never heard of that.
Yeah, dive
But
bar.
people
Well, they had all
take
kind of stuff
pictures
there.
and
Yeah.
stuff. And then I said, well, pretty much that's it. No, we need you to do the handoff.
Yeah, you gotta do the
I
handoff.
said, okay, well, what's that? Oh, no, you're going to give it to Lynn Swan because they have it in Pittsburgh next year.
Right.
I said, okay, great.
Right.
They said, but stay close. This when I get to meet Torzala's family.
Right.
So this is when America, I felt fantastic when you get a chance to be the hero. So I go to Buffalo Wild Wings first. I'm still waiting, staring at the phone, waiting for the league to say, let's come on to the theater, we're going to put it together. Nothing yet. So they built a leap there too. So now I'm driving up, Ryan brings me over, and I see the guys,
Yeah, coming
Jeff
through.
and Jake,
Yeah.
and
When was
Gilbert
this?
there,
When was this?
some comic book store.
Powers Comic Books.
This was Saturday, right? Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dorsey was there, Santana, Gilbert.
And
they were all in there doing.
Was it somebody else? I think that was.
Amon popped through, and Eddie
Yeah.
Lacy was there on Friday, which is
Yes.
really cool to meet Eddie. He's a good dude.
Yeah, all the guys are great.
Yeah,
man.
I
It
mean,
was so
all of
good
them
to
are
see
all
those
there,
guys. Man.
Um,
Oh my God, I forgot one. Me and Charlie Barons.
We can't forget
Yeah.
about Charlie Barons, cuz. Come on.
I apologize.
Yeah, you
nephew.
can't forget about Charlie Barons.
We had a show. He interviewed Ha Clinton Dix, Tremont Williams, and 56
Yeah,
middle linebacker.
yeah.
That
McDuffie?
eats iron. No.
No.
You want to keep guessing?
No, that was my first shot.
First round pick. Inside linebacker. 56. You want to guess?
Nick Barnett.
Lynn?
Is this where we at now?
Just to
today?
say-
This Saturday.
It don't matter. But that was amazing. That was amazing.
Where we at?
But so
Cooper.
now get to the hero status.
No,
Adrian Cooper.
Nick Barnett.
Nick Burnett.
Oh,
So
he's
now,
Yeah.
who he said?
I was looking at my phone.
No,
I was
don't worry.
paying
Okay.
Keep going.
So now, Jay comes in with his son.
Chase. Yep.
He looking swole. You know how a kid look. I said, what's wrong with my nephew? Well, he was next door, and he wanted some Pokemon cards.
Yeah, give him some.
Well, I said, you don't need to get them from there. I can get them for free.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, give him some Pokemon cards.
I said, but you got to show me
Yeah,
which one. So, and people were asking for my autograph.
yeah.
Kept
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, get the Pokemon,
Let's go.
Get the Pokemon cards.
So he leads us over there
Yeah,
and shows them to me.
yeah.
And the young man at that place was very nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I got him a briefcase and some Pokemon cards. That's when you got to read the room for the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Chase is now a Packer fan. Like,
Hey, man, that's how
full-on
it
Packer
works.
fan.
That's how it works.
you wait till we give him that case.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, he was holding it to me.
Good.
Yeah.
Here.
So now tell me about your 2 days. Your
Well,
3 days.
yeah, I'm
'cause I
gonna
wanna
make it
hear
real quick because we gotta
Yeah.
get going here.
No, this is about the draft, man. What are you talking about? Don't
Wednesday,
nobody want to hear about people that may not make the team around the league.
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
we get in Wednesday, Jen and I, and we met
Now, who was Jen?
Jennifer, my significant other.
Just say wife.
Okay, fine.
I don't use significant other. I don't use fiance. Those are people who never get married. It's your wife. That holds you more accountable. But continue. What else y'all do? Oh,
I
Spectrum
love the
Reach.
way you preach. I love the way you preach.
What?
I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna save you from yourself.
I've never called my wife a fiance.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She's my
save you
wife.
from yourself.
She's my wife.
Because I don't do that kind of stuff.
Roy
I'm
got
gonna,
some
should.
I'm gonna save you from yourself
accumulating
on
points
that.
for Friday, boy.
How long this
Say
you
Roy
been engaged?
accumulating
How
points for
long was
Friday.
you
When?
with Genesis before y'all got married?
Knowing each other and dating and marriage, when you get serious,
How long?
off and on, that can be 15, 20, 30 years.
Okay, fine. There we
But
go.
when you say you going to get married,
Yeah.
you give that ring,
Yeah.
that's your wife.
All right, anyway. So
She had no ring before that.
Yeah, she got a ring now. All right.
When she got the ring, she was
Yeah.
my wife.
Okay, fine.
And
She's
it
your
took her
wife.
about a year to plan.
Jen and I on Wednesday.
So y'all ain't going to get married no more.
We mean no more.
Because y'all just engaged.
Well, no, we don't get married. Yeah.
What's the date?
Won't have a date yet.
See that?
See?
Won't have a
See?
date. Yeah, won't
Now,
have a date.
I'm gonna give you a date, man.
See,
I need to put it on my calendar. I'm a busy man.
No.
You know I love to go to weddings.
Yeah.
I like to do the electric slide. And I want to eat potato salad, chicken.
No, I want you
Mac
to
and
make,
cheese.
Can you make the mac and cheese for
Right,
me?
he ain't even
charge
planning
A
it
whole
yet.
platter.
I'm gonna charge you.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't play.
Anyway, Jen and I went to the cigar shop, and we met with
Knew you were going now.
the Spectrum Reach people
Very
at the
nice.
cigar shop
Very
on
nice.
Wednesday night.
Very nice.
So we had a good sit down dinner. Not dinner. We had a good sit down smoke with
Nice.
the Spectrum Reach people on Wednesday night at the smoke shop. Very relaxing.
Yes.
Little sushi, little
I
caviar,
don't eat nothing raw, cuz.
little sushi, little caviar.
I can't eat no caviar.
Is you eat sushi? Yeah. See, huh?
love sushi.
You love sushi? You eat caviar?
I don't think I've had caviar.
They put the caviar on top of the sushi. I had never had it like that before either, but I wasn't paying for it, so it didn't matter.
Caviar. Caviar ain't gonna make no turd.
Yeah.
I need something that's
They
gonna
got
make
rice,
a
but they
turd.
got wrapped around rice.
That's
So
disgusting.
we did that. Got home about 1 o'clock in the morning, right Wednesday. Then
Caviar.
Thursday we then had the Spectrum News One
Yes.
thing again in our tent
Yes.
over at
The bar.
The bar. You and I, Dennis Crosby, we did our show.
That was a lot of fun.
Then from there, we walked over and did the TV show for Spectrum,
Yes.
the
Now,
draft
how
show.
did you get there through all the people?
I just walked through all the people.
Just
walked
keep
through all
moving.
of them. Yeah, just keep going. So I went down in between the Resch and the practice facility, that road that goes straight
Yes.
down, but it was blocked out.
Yeah.
So they ushered me.
Armed Forces Drive.
Yeah, they ushered me down through there.
Nice.
So I got there, did the show, got home about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That was Thursday. And then Friday, I did radio with ESPN with Melvin Gordon and James White.
Very nice.
Oh, that was a great
Love James
great
White.
deal. Great deal.
Love James White.
Friday morning, though, let me back up. I think I went by Jake. Jake, were you there Friday morning when I came over there?
I missed you, but Renee said, "Ooh, Gary stopped by. He looked good." And then then she was peeking in. She's like, "Then I saw Jen, and she looked even better."
Yeah.
And
Well, it was raining like crazy Friday.
Yes.
Was Friday morning.
Yeah, it was.
It was
yes,
coming down.
Yes, that was the only day it
yeah,
was
so
bad
we're still
weather.
out there hustling.
So
though.
I got some of my beer,
Yeah.
Brew 42, and took it
You
over
got the
to
name of it, that's why you
took it
did
over to the Packer House,
Yes.
and they had a huge party over there.
That-
So I took some Brew 40.
Nice.
Well, we were going to have our podcast, but we didn't. We had all these obligations, so we really couldn't get the podcast in. And
Mario's
then-
on a blind date. Yeah.
Yeah, then left there when ESPN did a show over there for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Then went and did the draft. Got home about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Thursday.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay.
Then came home. I'm all done. I had enough. Had way enough. It was late night. But Leroy, great event for the Green Bay Packers
Amen.
and the city of Green Bay.
Yes.
Unbelievable what they were able to do.
Because-
Unbelievable what they were able to do.
So when they kept the pick and Murphy went up there, he was amazing because he was just kind of holding on to the excitement.
Man.
And
That's my guy, man. I like that
Mark's
dude,
awesome.
man.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Mark is
that was
awesome.
great, man.
Kind of led Joe
Yeah.
like that. I
Hey,
like
man, he
that.
don't need no script.
Right.
Just be authentic. He said, after 23 years, everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
'Cause
They went
knew.
crazy.
They knew.
I was
Just
staying
get
an
a
hour
receiver.
away and I could hear it.
Yeah.
And it was nuts.
An hour away.
I mean, and when he said Matthew Golden, it was loud. And he was still there. He got a chance to come down and experience it.
His little walk to the stage was off the chain, though, too. The swag was at
Man.
9,000.
That suit.
That guy, smooth.
cool.
Once he started talking, he sounded like the guys on the team.
Yeah, he does.
He sounded like he's always
Yeah.
been it.
Well, you ready to go to work?
Yeah, the guy,
Ready to get it done.
4.29. I mean, speed. So they're gonna be happy with him. And when I was coming down doing another interview, and I bumped into him. I said, "Get me a suit like that, man."
No,
That suit
you
fire.
can't. You can't wear nothing like that.
They make that in a
about
adult
a chain?
You're
size.
too old for that.
What about
Who said
chain?
that?
Roy?
I did. You can't wear no
Hey, all the
suits.
pimps
I'll
in their
get some
50s and
matching
60s
ones
wear
with
that.
you. I'll wear it.
You,
Them pimps they wear them
no,
suits
you,
like that.
But you ain't no pimp though.
But I could dress like one.
No, you.
Man, I want one of them suits.
No, you.
I want that suit Aaron Rodgers had.
I put you in the
That corduroy suit.
Yeah, that
I want one like Golden.
You don't want
The
to go
crushed
to you too old for that.
Man, they was skinny leg and stopped at the ankle.
You too old for that.
And I want them shades he
With the
had.
low-
Put the
Loafers.
shades on, but you can't do the suit.
Nice young man.
Loafers,
Very
no
respectful.
socks.
I met his mom, auntie, family.
Ain't it?
Just great people.
Yeah.
Man. Great people.
And
But then in the second round, they got one of the biggest linemen I ever seen.
woo.
That guy's huge. Like
Belt.
6'6", 330 something.
Yeah. Belt, big
Oh
belt.
boy.
Big B.
Just pushing
See-
Cadillacs around and stuff.
All that. Escalades.
Yeah.
To me, that's
Video
for
of it.
Philadelphia, and that's for Josh Jacobs. We're gonna run this ball, man.
But see, Leroy, you know what I think?
They're gonna put him at guard.
But Leroy, it's gonna be
I don't know,
so.
man.
th-
I
that,
don't know.
let me back up to receiver real quick. Let me hit
Yeah.
Golden. 4-2.
Yes, sir.
Put him in it well.
Yeah.
But you already know is Dobbs, Jaden Reed, right? Wicks. Now he first round pick, but you ain't just gotta throw him in there right away. He's got some veterans he's got to go through first. What I like about it is that they can build packages with him where he can get comfortable early on and gain momentum as the season goes along. I think that receiver room, and we'll get to it, but that receiver room is going to be competitive. Because you forgot Bo Melton, Malik Heath. Now they kind of like 4 and 5. And then you add these other two jokers that they got. That room is going to be competitive.
As it should be.
Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to be a nice room.
He's starting. Me.
Who?
The guy we talking about. MG, he's starting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he ready to go. He polished. He
I'm not
ready.
saying that he's not.
Yeah, he's been around. Man.
I'm
He
not
ready to
saying
go.
that he's not, but
Well, we could disagree on that.
no, we ain't disagreeing.
Yeah. No, I want him in there from day one.
Yeah, I don't
OTA, he out there first.
I don't know about day one, but
Learn
I think you will see him day one.
Yeah.
Starting,
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
will see him the first game of the year. He gonna be on the field.
Yeah.
Starting, I don't know. I'm gonna work him in there. Then get
Yeah.
to your big boy, the tackle, North Carolina State.
Big boy.
Leroy, the offensive line right now.
Big boy.
You don't know where everybody's gonna be.
Yes.
Big Banks they went and got from 49ers, guard.
Yep.
Jenkins, he's a guard center, right? You
Yes.
got Sean Ryan, guard.
Yep.
Zach Tom, right tackle. You already
Walker.
said this
Rasheed
to
Walker.
I'm sorry. Rasheed Walker, left tackle.
Yep.
Zach Tom, right tackle.
Yes.
But here's what you said today on Spectrum News 1.
Yes.
You ready for this? Walker ain't going down with
He
a
ain't
fight.
finna give up his job.
He ain't.
Man's earned that right, man. Yeah.
He ain't, Leroy.
No. And I'm fine with the competition.
And you got, that's what I'm saying.
Fine with
Now you got more competition on the offensive line.
You got Jordan Morgan.
Jordan Morgan. Where you
You gotta
going?
put him in there.
Where you going? Where you going to be? I like it.
Yes.
I like the competition with receiver because I think it's the same way. Now you got a lineman, same thing. And then you go get another receiver. That dude, that
Man.
Savion,
Yeah.
that boy,
Yeah.
Jay.
Huge.
You see
Huge.
that guy? The highlight of him, hurdling
Yeah.
guys.
Jay, that boy bad.
Texas Christian. TCU.
TCU.
Listen,
He might fit your GAM profile.
He might.
he definitely get off the
He
bus,
might.
guy.
Yeah.
You let him get off the bus first.
All of them.
Yeah.
And he's got an amazing story too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
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 All of them. That boy bad, Leroy.
Yeah.
He may be, because he's another guy. He can play slot. He can play on the outside.
Yep.
He can play tight end. He can play running back. He can play quarterback.
He was just a guy that I think they were surprised he was still there. And that's the kind of draft
He's the
this
best
was.
athlete in that draft. In the receiver position. Leroy, I know everybody talking about he's like your boy Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
Know what everybody. He better than that. I compare him to Debo, but better.
Debo
bigger,
that kind of
faster, stronger than Debo.
like a switch arm and a Play everything.
All them.
Play everything.
But bigger than Debo.
Yeah.
Faster than Debo. Leaner than Debo.
This guy, they said, just put me anywhere. They had him at running back.
Right.
That's amazing, man.
When the last time you seen a running back like 6'4", 6'5"?
No, man.
Used to back in the
Well,
day.
Harry
Now.
Dickinson was tall, but
Who's
you
the
don't
other
see
one?
that.
Who's the other one? What the boy at Oklahoma, Leroy, with the Jerry curl, with the goggles and stuff.
Oh,
What his
Marcus
name?
Dupree?
Marcus Dupree. Now.
that dude hurt you, man. He'll hurt you, really. But
How big was
Yeah.
Sammy Smith? Smith.
Sammy, about 6'2", about 230, ripped, though. No fat on him, nowhere. Run like a 4'3". Oh, my goodness. Sammy Smith was amazing. Florida State. We didn't think he was human. I'm dead serious, man. And
Give me the 4th round pick, Leroy.
yeah,
This
Barry
dude here.
Swarrell
This guy.
from Texas.
in
he
the,
was
in the
still
green
here.
room.
Man, that was so emotional. Because most of the time, guys that didn't even come, you know. But when he was still there to experience walking out there, and I mean, take it to the league. They let him get all that shine, man. Go on out there. We're gonna hold this thing up. We'll run
That's
some.
awesome.
We'll just hold the commercials. This is amazing. And then please go watch his press conference. It's very emotional. Him talking about his parents. That means the most to me. Most guys get so excited they don't really get a chance to thank their parents who sacrificed.
Right.
And he stayed.
Yep.
I'ma just stay. And you gotta believe that God gave you an opportunity. It's coming. And for it to be the home team.
For it to be.
And then he goes into the stadium, do the leap, talk to the fans, and then go to a press conference and get emotional.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of guy, edge rusher like that, just go get the quarterback. Yeah, just go get the quarterback.
So Leroy at Texas.
Man, that's unbelievable. That was awesome.
Well, once again at Texas,
That was
he
awesome.
played inside and on the outside.
Yeah,
He
man.
grown man.
And then they went and got another edge rusher. that
6'3",
Colin-
256.
He grown man though.
Rep.
He grown man.
Rep.
Like
No,
broad. He grown man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grown man.
He was born with a full beard
And how about this? So he and
and
Matthew
25
Golden
teeth.
played together at Texas.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Teammates.
And you know they're gonna always get somebody from Georgia.
Come on.
I kept saying,
You know that.
I was like, wait, Georgia's
You know
Georgia's on my mind.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
But again, that's the Warren Brinson.
At 5th round.
They did get a defensive back, Michael Robinson, Tulane, and John Williams, another tackle. And
But Leroy, let me go back to my guy from Georgia.
yeah,
You talking about you wanted a grown man.
yes,
The kid from Georgia, grown man. He a 5th year senior. So he already about 24, 25.
20.
he probably got a family.
What you say?
He's 23 actually.
Yeah, fine.
That's old.
Yeah. For
Most guys come out,
90
they
days, 90
come out
days.
like 20 years
Yeah.
old.
They come out 20.
Yeah,
Sure.
21.
90 days.
Yes,
He already a grown man.
his birthday probably tomorrow.
He done played 5 years and 6
He probably
years
got
in
2
college.
birthdays in 1 year.
Yeah. So
Some
he
guys-
already,
59
Some guys
games.
Huh?
59 games.
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot
games.
of games.
in college.
Man.
Which means that he knows what to do. Like
Yeah.
he hit the ground running
Yes,
right now.
Yes. And that's how I think maybe they want to get guys a little bit more polished
They do.
so you could get best of both worlds,
Right.
draft, and still be young enough to play.
Right.
Because this team, I don't know if they'll be the youngest team in the league again, but and who knows if any of these guys will pan out. But if you can get 2 starters out of this group and maybe 3 contributors, that's a home run.
You know how people
That's a
love.
home run.
And who's the other guys they got now? Once again.
That was Michael Robinson.
Yeah.
That's a corner defensive back from Tulane.
yeah.
And
Fast dude.
John Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Colin
That was
Oliver.
the Preston Smith trade.
Right.
So again,
John Williams at the tackle. Is he a lineman?
Yeah, tackle. Yeah, from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Another big dude.
Yeah.
Another big dude. Big dude, is he?
So we'll see how it all pan out.
You know how media guy. You got to give a grade, Leroy. Come on.
I don't even know how to grade it. I don't even know.
You gotta give it
Go ahead and give him a grade.
I can give him an A.
Homer.
Yes, sir. I'm getting that.
But you give him an A.
I ain't
every
seen
year.
it.
Don't you give him an A?
Thank
every year?
you. Thank you. I ain't seen it. Yeah, we ain't seen that yet, but from everything I need for them to do, they did it. Here's what we got to do, though. So as we walk through all this, the cornerback didn't go till like real late. Leroy, I'm just reading tea leaves, and maybe I'm wrong. Jair still here. How you can't, unless they think Kalen King is going. I don't know. To me,
why y'all even think about Jair?
well, because you didn't take a corner high.
Jair,
If you took a corner high, that means you need a corner. Somebody's leaving.
he's still sitting there. I live in the now. I ain't living in that. Especially with corners. Until I have somebody that can do what he does.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't.
I ain't in no hurry.
And they didn't address it.
Yeah, I ain't
They
in
didn't do
hurry.
no if, come, maybe.
Nah, the receiver, that was the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
They addressed it.
Yes.
Christian Watson ain't going to be here. They addressed it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he took advantage of the virtual camp stuff they're doing.
Yeah. They addressed
So he's operating like he's on the team.
Yeah.
And I expect him to be here until further notice. Any surprises in the draft? But I'm going to say this before we get to surprises.
You know what a surprise was, Roy.
But
Come on,
I want to say this, though.
you know what a surprise was.
It's not shocking how the same teams keep drafting in the top 10. Some of them, man, just making some terrible picks, man. Yeah. And free agent acquisition. Their organization is all just
How many quarterbacks
just
you need on
treading
a team?
water, man. It's just wasting players and time. I don't even know how these decisions are made.
Jake, how many quarterbacks Cleveland got coming into camp?
They got 5 quarterbacks,
Can you pull them
man.
up?
5.
5? You name
That's
them?
that don't even make.
How many? Who they got?
Deshaun,
Deshaun,
Flacco.
Gabriel.
Pickett,
Yep.
Gabriel from Oregon,
And Shaduer.
and Shaduer. They got 5 quarterbacks, cuz.
Make that make sense.
2 of them they drafted.
Giants, too. They got like 4, don't they? Something like that.
Did they draft a quarterback too?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
that Jackson Dart kid.
So they got Russell Wilson. Who else they got? Oh, they got your boy Jameis, right?
Yeah, James Winston.
DeVito.
Tommy DeVito, who beat us a couple years ago.
Yeah, that one burned.
And then Dart.
I
Yeah, they
don't-
got 4 quarterbacks in there.
But
I didn't even think about doing that one, Jay.
but Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh's a head scratcher. Mike Tomlin, all that's a
I don't
head scratcher.
understand
I don't get it. That's a head scratcher to me.
I just seen,
I don't get that one.
I seen news that Kirk Cousins might go over there now.
Well, they got to trade him. Kirk Cousins still on the contract.
Right.
I'm not gonna believe nothing until I
They
see
might
it
do that.
Yeah.
because
Because it sounds like Rodgers saying
they did take
happened.
quarterback later. I think the Ohio State quarterback or
Yeah,
something.
Will Howard.
But they're not thinking about the future. They're thinking we want a quarterback away. So that would make sense if they want to bring Kirk, or they just wait on Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that don't make sense.
No, make it make sense.
But when Shaduer didn't go in the first round, it happens sometimes. It does happen.
Hell no.
It happens sometimes.
Hell no.
It happens.
Stop it.
Yeah,
I ain't letting you do that.
it does.
I'm not letting you do that.
It does.
I'm not letting you play that.
So you can say whatever.
No,
you want
I'm
to
not. Come on. I'm
I
going to
just
give him
want-
walk out. You saw that mess.
Well, I can do it by myself because I want.
I'm going to give him walk out.
This ain't unprecedented.
Why it ain't?
That guys like the Chase Daniels, those guys who almost won the Heisman, guy didn't get drafted.
They was projected to be first rounders.
But I'm just saying.
No,
those
don't
guys
just say. You got to
didn't
compare
even- those
with
guys-
this here. With
Look
this
at
here.
all the quarterbacks who were projected to go places and didn't even.
Not
Go
the
where
same.
you're supposed to
Not
go.
the same, Roy. I'm not going to let you
I'm
do
just
that.
saying.
I'm not letting you do that.
I'm just looking at the
I
facts.
want you to be real.
This is real.
Why don't you be 100?
So you ain't look at nothing else.
There ain't.
So you didn't look at
Here's the
nothing
facts.
else. You know, you're not obligated to go to these
Here's
teams.
the facts. In the history of the NFL draft, there hasn't been a quarterback who was, I'm doing air quotes now, projected to be the second best quarterback.
Well, who said he was the second best?
Let me finish. In the league,
Yes.
went 5. That ain't happening. Now everybody talk. Well, Tom Brady, he was drafted in the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah.
He was projected to go there. And Russell Wilson, he was drafted in the 3rd. He was projected to go there. Well, such and such he didn't get drafted to the 8th. Well, he was projected to go there. There hasn't been a quarterback that was projected to be one of the top 5 players in the draft go in the 5th round. That's the difference.
What does a projection mean? Tell me what your projection means. What that mean? Projection. What does that mean?
It means what it means.
Yeah, tell me what you think of projection.
When you look at projection, that's what it is.
It's just an opinion. Everybody's board is not the same. Guys probably, if some teams don't need a quarterback, you can't count them.
Leroy.
Some teams, it's probably like 17, 18 teams that don't need a quarterback.
You need to stop.
Okay, so why didn't the Packers draft him then?
Because they didn't need one.
Exactly.
Okay, so this,
a lot of teams don't need quarterbacks.
You just
move those teams to the.
Hold on.
Put them to the side.
Hold on. Because you're talking out both sides of the net. You just said not more than 2 minutes ago, I don't know what Pittsburgh doing.
I didn't mention no name.
I don't know what they doing.
I ain't mention no name.
You just said
they could have got the Jackson Dart kid.
They could have.
So I don't know what they doing.
I don't know what they doing.
I still don't know what they're doing. They waiting on Aaron.
You just said I can see why these teams, why they ain't good as they supposed to be. Why they keep drafting in the top.
I agree.
Keep saying that.
What they got to do with Shaduer?
You need to stop.
What they got to do with Shaduer?
You need to stop.
Are you talking about Shaduer or quarterback?
Filibuster. Yeah, don't do it.
Because you're confusing yourself. You said a projection. A projection is just an opinion. Just because somebody project them.
A quarterback in the history of the NFL.
That's not true.
That has gone in the 5th round that was projected to be a top 5.
Google your friend, though. Google it. I guarantee you're going to find guys with a high opinion. Don't go where they're supposed to go. That's why he's not mad.
That's not my
He's
point.
happy.
You better be happy.
He's happy.
You better be happy. You got no choice but to be happy.
So
I tell you what,
think it's a conspiracy?
No. I tell you what. If you walk in, Cleveland drafted, right?
Yes.
And say he got drafted in the 5th round, right? And they go to Shaduer, and he got the look on his face like he don't want to be there. Better not do that.
Why not? They still got it.
No, that's not. Let me have it. Let me have all. I'm ready to come in.
So what you think happened? And tell me the conspiracy you think happened.
The conspiracy?
Yes.
I don't know what a conspiracy is.
Right.
I don't know what a conspiracy is. All I know is I'm just giving you facts. All I know is there hasn't been a quarterback or a player. Yes, it is true. Go do your research because I've done mine. There hasn't been a player or a quarterback that's projected to be in the top 5 went in the 5th round.
What is a projection, though? It's somebody's opinion.
There hasn't been somebody's opinion of a player that's supposed to be in the top 5 went in the 5th round.
So you saying you saw a projection that Shaduer will go in the top 5?
At least top 10. Most certainly top 20.
Say first round. Say first round.
Okay, first round. Yes.
Did you also?
No one saw.
Wait.
No one saw.
Let me ask you the question.
Yeah.
So you saw the first round.
Yeah.
Did you see any of him not going in the first?
No.
You didn't?
Not going in first? No, I never saw anything of him not going in first.
Well, I did.
Unless you did.
Yeah, I saw some of him going third.
No, I ain't seen nothing in 3rd round.
But here's the thing. They're not obligated to take you.
That's not what we're talking about, obligated.
But see, I'm just trying to tell you, Gary, each team is different.
Yes.
I just want to let people know that if you think it's a conspiracy of owners calling it, just say that.
No.
Say it.
No.
So what?
No.
Why did he go to the fifth? Then tell me why.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm
trying to keep you on target. I'm trying to keep you on task.
You stay on target. Don't let me on
I'm
more
trying to
target.
keep you on task.
I'm gonna let you know.
You're trying to filibuster. You need to stop doing that.
Well, dude, you can have this subject. We just disagree.
We do.
Because
I don't know if we disagree.
I think we do.
I don't think
you
we do.
think
I don't think we do.
just because
it is a fact.
A guy
that ain't it's fact. Yes.
A projection is somebody's opinion.
It's a fact.
That's not a fact.
It's a fact.
The only fact was
the fact is he got drafted in the 5th round, and
that's the only fact.
That's the fact.
That's it.
The fact is he
anything before that is not a fact.
It is a fact.
A projection is not a fact.
Been said, it's been done.
You make yourself look bad, man.
No, you make
There's
yourself
no projection. It's not a fact.
You need to stop all that.
Mel Kiper or any other guys, all those guys are different. And now, put those guys to the side. The teams are different. Take all the teams down that don't need a quarterback and put them up there.
Yeah.
You can't make these people draft people because you like them.
No one said that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no one said that.
But you said it, I think you said it like a conspiracy. Like,
no one said that. I'm just saying.
Why did he fall?
Why did he fall?
That's the question.
Yeah.
But it's no conspiracy. Like, oh, hey, don't take him now. We're going to teach his dad a lesson. No, man, people ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Because even Deion said, it's some teams I won't allow him to go to. Deion said that.
It wasn't Cleveland one of them?
I don't know. I don't know if he had met the teams. He just said he won't allow him
he
to go to the team.
He said, I'm going to do an Archie Manning.
So if you're a team, you hear that, you still a taking?
I don't know. That's what he said.
I'm saying if you're a team and you hear that, would you take it?
Well, Eli got took.
I ain't talking about Eli, man. That's stay in this lane.
Eli got took.
I ain't talking about Eli.
But that's who said it first. Eli got took.
John Elway said he's not going.
Elway was alone.
But
if you ask me, should that affect him? No, because Eli got took. They said the same thing.
Him and Eli not the same.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying. Eli said it. Archie said it. They took him in the 1st round. That's all I'm saying.
I just think we do a disservice to the young man when y'all think it's a conspiracy that he went in the 5th. I just think that if you're going to go that late, hopefully you go to a team that's winning than Cleveland. But Cleveland drafted it. Don't make sense, but they took him because he took a quarterback in the 3rd round. It's a head scratcher. But as far as him, particularly him, that happens all the time, man. I think the Houston Oilers looked me right in my eyes, shook my hand, said, we're going to take you with the 16th pick overall. And when they got to that pick, crickets.
Did you last to the 5th round?
I'm just telling you what happened.
No. Did you last?
No, I didn't last. Thank God.
What round you went in?
32 picks later.
What round was that?
2nd round.
Thank you. That's the point.
But this is what I'm saying.
That does happen.
And what they project,
that does happen all the time.
Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be number 1.
And number 1.
24.
What round?
1st round.
Thank you. What you making my point for me?
Exactly. Stay with me. Stay with me. Look over here. Don't let him help you out. Think about it. He was projected to go 1.
Exactly.
But he went 24.
Exactly.
You could be projected to go 5.
Yeah.
Where you go after that is where you go.
So Leroy, let me go back then.
Point.
There is no one in the history of the league that have been projected to be a top 10 pick went in the 5th round. Now,
you said top 5.
If 5, but if you were projected to be a top 10 pick and go 24, whoopity damn do. If you were projected to be a top 5 pick and went in the 2nd round, whoopity damn do. But if you are a top 5 pick, go in the 5th round.
So what happened?
That's different.
Is it a conspiracy?
I don't know what it is.
Listen to yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I just want you to don't get caught up in the projection stuff.
Yeah, we just did.
It's just a mock drafts.
You just did.
It's just somebody's opinion.
Fine.
Right? That's
Yeah.
not a fact.
Yeah.
The only fact really was Cam Ward. After that, remember a dude Carter? He was number one a while ago. Projected.
Right. Right.
Travis Hunter was number one.
Right. Well,
projections all over the place.
Well, Travis Hunter, if you
Then the Jaguars
it's
say,
my
you know
opinion.
what? I'm moving up.
But Travis
Get it.
Hunter, though, if you do all the probably the best player in the draft.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Player.
It's opinion.
Player. Because he can do two things. Player.
So you don't think none of this is opinion? This is all fact.
You do you, but there's no way. And we're talking semantics here, but we're going in circles. But there's no way.
We agree to disagree.
Yeah, we will agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You want to talk about projections and I got picked at 5 and they called me
It's
at
the same
13. I
thing.
win second. It ain't the same. And no way it's the
I
same.
was projected to go somewhere and didn't go there.
Yeah, but you didn't go.
I ain't had nobody arguing for me.
You didn't go in the 7th round. That's
It's some
a damn
quarterbacks
show.
won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Went. Probably didn't even
Mario, you
draft.
should have put this on live. This should have been like this was too good not to be live.
Man, you say you need to upgrade your phone, man.
Real quick, before we get out of here, Shannon Sharp just said he gonna take a break from ESPN, and that he's gonna come back when the season starts.
What you want me to say? What you want me to say about that?
Good, bad idea.
Hey man, whatever you. I don't know enough information about it.
Mario, where can they find us, man?
And in other news,
Mario, where can they find us, Mario?
we're available
Where can
wherever
they
you get your
find us,
favorite
Mario?
podcasts.
I don't care about those Shannon Sharp.
Mario, where can they find us, man?
We're available wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us, subscribe to our channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff at Leap 36 Podcast.
Jake, we got anything coming down over at Torzala's real quick?
We'll be doing some beer gardens up in Bayside. That starts on May 3rd, so you guys can come up and have a beer with us and kick off the summer season. Torzala will be outside now selling beer from the trailer.
Yes.
But yeah, we're starting to get into more places. So hopefully we'll get into your favorite local place and you'll get some Brew 42 in your hand.
There we go. Close us out, Roy Lee.
Beer gardens, I like that.
You don't do beer gardens.
It just sounds good, though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds happy. Spring, baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80 degrees.
Tell everybody about the Leap 36 podcast and tell them to please download everywhere. Mario just told y'all. For Isabel, Jake or Jeff, or the girl.
Patricia or
All of them the same.
Yeah.
Gary, us, and Mario. Bye.
good night.
Yeah, 'cause